Hey guys, Jack Leeson with StartupTrading.com, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I use an indicator I built which helps me stay on the right side of the trend, and it can help you as well. Um, it is basically this line at the bottom of the screen, but you gotta know how to use it, otherwise I'm sure it's extremely confusing to me. It's custom built. It's a combination of 5 different indicators, and each indicator has its own reading. So a +5 would be the most positive reading, and that's marked up by this green line up top. And then you have the orange line, which is +3. You got the 0 line, and then -3 and -5. So when we are the most bullish, all 5 indicators are pointing higher. So, and when we are the most bearish, all 5 indicators are pointing lower, and that's a -5. Now, if we have 1 pointing higher and 4 pointing lower, it's actually a -3. Okay, so if we have 4 going higher and 1 going lower, it's going to be a +3. So I use because I use it in combination like math. So if there's 4 indicators going higher and then we -1, so there's 1 indicator going lower, that gives us a 3 reading. So that's why the indicator actually just goes 0, 1, 3, 5. There's no 4 or 2 reading. There's no even reading. It's only odd numbers because it's an addition subtraction indication. Now, this morning we had a very aggressive move higher, and a lot of times people don't know when to stay in the trend. It's very hard. How long should you stay in the trend? When should you get out of a trade? And I'm going to give you guys an example here, and I'm going to be doing this over the next few weeks, just dropping example after example to teach you about this indicator. But early this morning, before the market had opened, there was some news, and we actually were -5. Now, this line you see on my screen, this red line where my cursor is going to print when we have a move of 4 bars or a 4-point move or more in less than 30 minutes. So in this case, we were +1 and we went all the way to -5. And as soon as we do that, that's going to give me that line. Okay, and that's where this will actually highlight red when we put up that line. Now what you'll see is instantly after that, within 10 minutes, we were back above that level, which indicates to me that that is a false breakdown. And when we go back above that level, we start holding 50% retracement longs. Well, if you get long any of these trades or get long at any point in time when you think there's a bigger move to be had, what you're going to look for is you're going to look for this indicator to be above the 0 line, so +1 or greater, and you can stay in the trade. So you can see we go above +1 here at 9:05. You can stay in that trade all the way until we cross below -1, until we go -1. So that's at 9:05. We're trading, what are we trading there? We're trading about 1,500, and you can see we're still +1, still +1. We actually go to +3 here, right at 9:55, and then we're +3, +3, +3, and then we basically continue at +3 or +5 all the way up until this point in time, where you see that indication there at 210. So 210. So this is 200 points later. Do we finally break that momentum and go down to this -1 reading? So if you guys are looking for an indicator, this does a lot of different things. In this video I'm just showing you one of them and how I use it. If you are in a trade and we get above that +1, stay in that trade, or at least partially in that trade, until we get back below that negative line, that 0 line. Same thing on the downside here. We started selling off right around like 5 a.m. and you can see we get that negative reading, that line prints, because we went from +3 to -5 in under 30 minutes, and we stay all the way. That happened right at what price is that? That's right around 15. I'm gonna call it 1550, 1552, 1553. Bottom of this bar, we stayed all the way below that 0 line until 7:55, and that was right around 14,980. So what is that? What did I say? 52. About a 70-point drop that keeps you in. So this is a really good indicator to keep you in the trade when you are beginning the momentum beginning the momentum move. And I'm gonna drop a bunch of other videos. So guys, just so you know, I'm gonna be running a sale. This is a brand new indicator that I've developed, but I'm also going to include all of the indicators I have on my screen. That's the swing marks, which you've probably seen in my other videos, leg starts, the ATR code, every single thing on my screen, which if you buy them all separately is over $1,500. This indicator, I'm going to do a $300 off sale. The code for the $300 off is August with the capital A, so just type in August in the coupon box, and that's going to make this indicator $500 till the end of August, and you're going to get every other indicator you see on my screen. But I'm going to do more videos, and feel free to shoot a comment on this video if you have any questions. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please give it a thumbs up.